You're Connor Mitch, obviously. You know, people can tell. Quarterback, a lot of people are saying that you're the quarterback of the future at South Carolina. How do you feel about that?
It's an honor. Hopefully I live up to it. But I can't be complacent. I need to work hard and make sure I can get to that position.
A lot of people are talking about that next year there might be a battle between the Connors for the starting spot. Do you think you can come in and take Connor Shaw's starting spot?
I mean, I know Connor's a great quarterback, but I mean, I would love to. I first got to go in there and learn the playbook and get adjusted to everything, and hopefully by the time spring comes around, I can compete.
Yeah. It's two different styles of quarterback. You know, he's known for his running. You're known for staying in the pocket and passing. Yeah, and that's something that a lot of fans at South Carolina have missed. They thought they'd get that with Spurrier, with the fun and gun. You know, a lot of them are excited to have a pocket passer. Do you like the excitement that the fans are giving you?
Yeah, I mean it's awesome. They show love every day. After games, they'll tweet me, say good game and everything. Somehow they saw my stats. I mean, it means a lot, and hopefully I can go down there and produce.
Speaking of Twitter, you're all over Twitter, but when you come to South Carolina, come football season, you're not going to be able to.
Yeah, I know. That was one of the first things Coach Mangus told me after I committed. He told me all the stuff that they did and how, I think it was like 2 weeks prior to the season, they shut down Twitter for all the players, and they're not allowed to touch it until after the season.
Are you going to be able to handle it?
Oh, yeah. I'm fine with that.
So tell us a little bit about your game. You're a pocket passer, obviously. What can you bring to USC that's different from what we have now at the quarterback position?
Yeah, I mean, Connor's very good at running the ball, making plays when there's nothing open. But I can sort of do the same thing, but I can get outside the pocket, but I'll find an open receiver instead of beating everyone with my feet. That's not usually the way how I work.
It's not your game?
No.
We have a pretty good receiving core. Are you excited about the receivers that we have?
Yeah, I mean, all the receivers they're great, especially the freshmen this year, like Shaq Rowland and Alshon Jeffrey's brother and all them. They're going to be great the next couple of years. They all have size and speed, so I mean, that's what you look for a quarterback.
Yeah, Demir Bird wears number 3. You wear number 3.
Yeah.
Is there going to be a little controversy there?
No, I think I'm going to out-respect him wearing it, so I'm going to have to find another number until he graduates.
Fair enough. So, growing up, you had family that played quarterback, right? Were you just destined to be a quarterback?
Yeah, I mean, my dad obviously played back in the 70s for Syracuse, and then my brother early 2000s for Maryland. I guess, yeah, you could say I was pretty much born to play quarterback.
So, I've seen some tape, and you say that you can't run, but of what I've seen, you do have some fairly good wheels.
Yeah, I mean, they're not terrible. Everyone acts like I can't even run the straight line, but I mean, I can. If it's open, I'll take what I can get, but I won't burn anyone.
That's fair enough. Not many people will at South Carolina.
Especially in the SEC.
Yeah, but also, referring to the game footage, I've noticed that you have good accuracy. I watched where you threaded a pass, through, I think, triple coverage in a game. I saw it on Yahoo, I believe. That was impressive. That's just, talk about your accuracy. Is that, one of your strengths?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's probably my best strength because, I mean, my dad always takes me out throwing every day in the summer and spring, and it's just repetition, and it just comes natural from all those reps.
How big was it, or how helpful was it to have your dad be able to help you like you did?
If I didn't have my dad helping me growing up, I probably wouldn't be half the quarterback I am right now. He just taught me everything, so all the praise goes to him.
Good. When I got here to the school today, I went to the receptionist, and she told me, she's like, "You guys are getting a heck of a quarterback and a heck of a kid." That's something that we don't always hear at South Carolina, because we've had some quarterbacks in the past who haven't had the best reputation.
No kidding.
A lot of fans are happy that they're going to have a good guy come. But are you when you were being recruited through the recruiting process and that whole Stephen Garcia thing happened, what went through your mind?
I mean, yeah, I've heard a lot of stories about what happened with him and other players before Coach Spurrier came and when he first got there. But I mean, as I know right now, all the quarterbacks there right now are great, especially Connor and Dylan. So I mean, he's cleaning things up around South Carolina and making sure that doesn't happen. So I mean.
Yeah, after the, I think, 5th suspension of Garcia, Spurrier was like, okay, enough's enough.
No kidding.
But speaking of Spurrier, I heard a rumor that he was squealing like a little girl when you called him and told him that you were coming to South Carolina. Any truth to that?
Yeah, I mean, I could tell he was excited, but I mean, I'm sure he's excited whenever any commits to the school. So I mean, it was an honor for him to get on the phone after I committed. So it was exciting.
Walk us through the recruiting process from when you got your first, letter or phone call from the coaches at South Carolina up until you committed.
Well, I mean, at first, South Carolina wasn't really recruiting me that hard. I kept getting messages from Coach Mangus on Facebook and everything throughout my junior year. Then finally, in the spring, he sent me a message and told me to come on the junior day. Or actually, no, I got invited by through mail. To go to junior day, and that's when I went there, and the first thing he did was offer me. And then I was like, all right, they offered, so I need to like really check this place out, and that's when I fell in love with it. And then later, I think that month, I came back for the spring game just to like reassure if I liked it or not, and I showed up to the stadium for the spring game, and 3/4 of it was full. And that's when I knew that it was crazy around there, football, and that's where I knew I wanted to play.
Yeah, were you at the Georgia game?
Oh yeah.
How crazy
That was my official visit. I went to crazy games last year. I think 3 college game days, and that was by far the loudest game I've been to.
That's good to know. I'm sure fans will be happy to hear that.
Yeah, it was fun.
You have the size of the typical quarterback that people think of. That's something that some people have criticized Connor Shaw for, being a little shorter, a little skinnier, I guess. Has that helped you throughout your career, having a good build, being able to take more hits?
Yeah, I mean, the bigger you are, the harder it is for you to get hurt, I guess. That's what my dad told me. But I guess you can take bigger shots and not get hurt, and that's why I keep trying to stay big.
It's good philosophy.
Yeah.
Are you worried at all about lining up against Jadeveon Clowney caliber defensive line?
If I was committed to any other team, I would be. But since he's on the same team that I'm going to be on, then I think I'll be all right. I won't be scared.
Fair enough. But have you been in contact with any of the other recruits in your class?
Yeah, I talk to them a lot. Devin and Matt, and then Jasper and DJ and all those guys. We talk a lot. I see them every single game I go to, and we talk. And I think I'm rooming with Matt in January.
He's a good one.
Yeah, it's nice.
So, like you said, you're coming in, you're enrolling for spring. How helpful do you think that's going to be?
It's going to help a lot, especially getting in there and getting used to the school, the campus, and learning my ways around there and getting into classes right away, and especially the football wires, working out with the strength and conditioning coaches, and then learning the playbook for spring ball.
You excited for the spring game? It's going to kind of be your first,
Yeah.
intro to the fans. But let's see. Okay. I'm going to drill you real quick with just quick questions. It's going to be like favorite book, favorite stuff like that.
Oh,
just so people can get to know you a little bit better.
all right.
Favorite book?
Josh Hamilton book. I forget what it's called.
Okay. What's your favorite movie?
Saving Private Ryan.
What's your favorite magazine?
ESPN.
Favorite color?
Garnet.
Good answer. What's your favorite route to throw to?
Oof. Fade, obviously. That's the home run throw.
Who's your favorite coach at South Carolina?
Ooh. I mean, my position coach, Coach Mangus. Obviously, I'm gonna be with him the most. But other than that, Coach Robinson.
He's a good one. He's a good one. What's your favorite memory growing up?
I guess when I found out I was gonna start my first game on varsity as a freshman.
What's your favorite memory football-wise here at Wakefield?
I guess a couple weeks ago, breaking the record, the 9-touchdown record.
Your favorite memory could be still to come, couldn't it?
Yeah.